Dude, my new quiver just got in. You want to see it?
Yeah.
Board I always wanted. Woo-wee. This is my sharpboard for now on. It's an 8.6. Yeah, it might sound a little long to you, but to me, it's short. So it's literally like a shred set. Because everyone's riding sharpboards and it's like, dude, some like it long. This is the new 12th dimension. So the first batch felt really good, but I wanted more concave. Bob Saget always told me concave helps to get more inverted. This puppy, the 5.9, 20 keel fins, double concave. When you surface board, when you go to do a cutback, it feels like a shred. But then when you go back to bottom turn, you like feel the sole. This is the Twinsman. It's just a freaking speed demon. Album's got the best vibe. Well, come on in.
Hey, how's it? You know the rules.
Dude, what's been going on this week with you? I tried calling you a few times and you never called me back.
Well, I've been working on this new product.
Yeah?
I guess I can talk about it, but remember when I was talking about superfoods?
Yeah. You're passionate about that.
I hate toilet paper. Do you like toilet paper?
No.
So I was like, I wanted to use wet wipes.
Yeah.
But there's so many more nutrients we can add to this wipe.
Oh.
So I started a cocaine anal wipe company.
Really?
And it's amazing. So you can, like, after you poop, you wipe.
Right.
You clean up and you get that vitamin boost.
Right. Like that old clip where you say you only do it anally.
Yeah. Honestly, cocaine is it's a superfood. I do it anally. It goes straight to your organs,
And
which
it's not as
soaks
bad
in the
for you?
nutrients.
And you don't get as addicted.
Because it goes past your taste buds.
It goes past the taste buds.
So it's like,
Oh.
so every time, that's why I'm always sneaking to the bar. You're like, why are you pooping so much?
Oh, that's why you keep going there.
It's pretty amazing. Like, I just feel like there's so much more. Instead of just wiping and cleaning, like,
Yeah.
why not add some superfoods
Right.
to get a little...
What are you going to call this new product? Snow wipes? Don't they call drugs or cocaine snow?
Snow wipes.
Snow wipes. Snow wipes by Sterling Spencer.
That was funny.
Do you have any funny Koa stories? There's this one shot of you. Yeah, remember what happened? You were on the beach in Hawaii and you were kind of like hitting on his girlfriend.
Oh.
Dude, he won't even talk to you anymore.
No, he loves me.
He likes you? Oh, is he like a swinger kind of guy?
Well, I had so much confidence for some reason because of the pink Crocs. I was just on the beach in Hawaii looking for people to make videos with.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, there's Ko. So I went up to him, and I thought he knew these girls, but he just met them. And they're all, like, super beautiful, hot OnlyFans chicks.
Yeah.
And they're all in thongs, and they're doing, like, these weird they're, like, walking in the sand like cats.
For OnlyFans?
I guess, or to
It's like a cat
scare us.
fetish or something.
So I thought Ko was friends with them. I was like, Ko, like, dude, what if you slap these Crocs on and, like, they're all over you? And, like, I, like, gave you that secret.
Right.
We shake hands. He was like, not a good time. Not a good time. I'm like, no, they'll love it. He's like, hey, girls, you want to be in a movie? They're like,
Oh, they all shut
with who? Not you. They thought I was this weird, crazy person.
Dude, you need to just start lying and saying you're like an OnlyFans executive or something. Like, have you ever had any run-ins with John John?
He's impossible to make fun of.
Because he's what?
He's just so...
Perfect.
He's so simple.
In a good way.
Yeah.
Not like simple.
I wasn't meaning it like that.
Okay, sorry.
He's impossible to make fun of because he never talks.
Right, he's quiet.
When he does, it's just direct.
Turn right.
He sails all day. He surfs all day. Like, he's super humble. He has no, like, character flaws.
Well,
Like most famous people.
yeah,
Like most famous people, they're striving so hard where they end up looking like an idiot.
right.
But they had to do it to get to that level.
Hmm.
And John John's just like,
Touched by God.
he's so like, he's hard to make fun of. I've been looking for stuff for years. The only thing that I have is like, his name is John Florence. The year I won J-Bay
Yeah.
trials,
Uh-huh.
I beat John.
Did you?
But what's funny, he was 12 years old.
Oh, gosh. And what were you, like 20?
I was at 19.
Well, you still can say it.
Happy nuts. Imagine these on your crystal gems. Sometimes when I shave them,
Mm-hmm.
I just leave it on for hours.
Well, that's a whole nother product.
What? I've been trying new tricks with this.
That has a light?
Yes.
Dude.
So you can see
Whoa.
everything.
Good boy.
When I put the comfort cream on, I started doing like tornado spins faster. Like, look, if you're surfing and you got the cream on, and I'm doing like a 360 air, normally the pubes grab. But now that I got the comfort cream,
Dang.
how's it going back there?
We're going to test this out.
I'm ready.
You ready? I'm going in.
Whoa! Wow, it feels pretty good actually.
I'm almost done.
Go a little lower. Yeah, I don't feel anything. Feels smooth. A little to the.
Quit moving. All right. I think you're good.
Make sure you go to myhappynuts.com to get 10% off the entire order. Use the code PMS.
Dude, I've been so bored lately. I found that documentary of that your sister's in with Meghan Markle.
Who's that?
Meghan Markle, she's like the actress lady that married that prince dude.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they moved to California. But your
Didn't
sister,
she like steal him?
yeah, like she totally stole him. They all hate him now. But he's like becoming like he lives in California.
Is he a server now?
I think he's trying to surf and just kind of just forget his past over there in the London world. And
So he just left the castle?
yeah, he totally took his crown thing and took it off, and he's now a.
Oh, Harry?
Is that his name? Yeah, Harry.
Dude, my sister connected us.
Like on Instagram or something?
Like, I talk to him all the time now.
No, you don't. Harry?
Mm-hmm.
The ex-prince?
I didn't realize that's who you were talking about.
Yeah, he's Megan. Well, what's her
Oh,
last?
he's the prince?
He's the ex-prince, whatever. He's out of it.
Ex-prince. I could call him.
Call him. Let's do it. It'd be good for the show.
Good morrow.
Harry?
Sterling?
Sterling.
What's up, dude? Are you at the castle?
Yeah, Meg just went down. She went down, and if she wakes up and I'm not watching her, she'll flip her lid.
So, dude,
It's
I
good to
didn't,
hear from you.
I didn't realize you were the prince. Like, you don't have an accent, and it just kind of threw me off.
Well, I mean, I guess I've been living in Cali Town for like 6 months.
Right.
I think that thing just kind of wears off eventually.
You sound like you're from, like, a small town in California or something. Like an almond farmer. Are you still serving and stuff?
I guess so. I do a little bit, but we can't really leave the gates of the property.
At Oprah's house?
Yeah, we're like in the back of it.
You're in the back of Oprah's house?
Yeah, like in the house behind the house. That small one is us.
Are you working at Jamba Juice, or what's up?
I was working at Jamba Juice for a couple weeks, and then they kicked me out.
Why?
Like too much money fell out of my pockets. People started tripping over it. Some dude like messed up his
Meniscus.
shoulder. Yeah, shoulder is meniscus.
What's it like, escaping the palace? Is it stressful?
It's still kind of a rush. Yeah, but then like I head back in and hang with the blokes.
Like Will Smith's son?
Will Smith's son, Will Smith's daughter, Will Smith's buddy,
Right.
you know. But what's been up with you, I guess?
I just been surfing, dude. Just focusing, working on my craft. I really miss surfing with you. That was really fun,
It was okay.
Yeah.
It was okay for me. The last time that we were out,
Mm.
I didn't want to say anything, but I thought I saw a hammerhead.
Why is that a big deal?
I just didn't want to bum you out, and so I took the risk, and everything worked out, but I've kept that to myself this whole time.
I mean, that's pretty normal to see sharks.
But a hammerhead,
That's true.
from where I was at, it was headed at your gooch.
So you're the prince. Who's your dad? I didn't
Freaking... Prince Harrison or some shit.
Prince Harrison?
Yeah, King Harrison.
Do you have, crazy amount of chicks after you?
Yeah, but like super old ones.
Ugh.
60 to 75, seems they just kind of say what up to me a lot.
So you don't marry them, you just slay them?
Dude, I'm with Megan.
Oh, so y'all aren't poly?
No, we can't. It's against the code of the ethics of the royals. Which reminds me, I have to write that in the next letter I write my mom.
Oh. How's she gonna read it?
I said write it, dude. I'm not gonna fucking send it.
Well, Harry, can I get some advice before I get off the phone with you?
About what?
Do you have any, Prince advice?
One of my freaking great uncles told me, careful what you wish for, dude.
Whoa.
Dude.
He told me that once. He said that he was the dude that wrote that down first.
Whoa.
He was pretty old. Careful what you wish for.
I didn't think about that. Well, dude, whenever you want to go surf, just hit me up.
Okay, dude.
We're going to get you through this. Get a Jamba Juice.
Yeah, I know another one around town that we could go to.
All right, dude.
Later.
See you, dude.
Whoa. He was high or something.
I think his life is just intense.
You sound like he had a cold.
I feel like, how did he lose his accent so quick?
I think he's doing something like drugs or baby blood or something.
Dude, did you see that drone shot of Kelly and John John?
Is that Kelly?
This is Kelly, look.
The one torpedoing?
What? So Kelly's paddling. There's
Yeah.
John John. And he's trying to paddle over him. I don't know if that was mean or he was joking.
If he's being mean here, that's amazing. That's such an alpha
I
male.
think he did. Look, he had to get out of his way.
Yeah. So is that kind of normal out there in the water? People just...
No. Remember when I told you Kelly messes with people?
Oh, this is one of his mind
This
games.
is it. And I think he thought no one would ever see it.
Yeah, he's like...
But he doesn't know there's a drone.
Look at this shot.
John John's so nice. He's like, oh, Kelly, go ahead. Oh, anything you say. I wonder if he was mad because he fell off tour this event.
Well, doesn't Kelly sometimes paddle with his eyes closed? Is it possible he...
Well, I think the water's dripping off his
Yeah.
eyebrows so hard he can't see.
He's like, get out of the road.
You see how he went left? He's like, ah.
Yeah, if you look close, I think he slowly kind of turns into him. Yeah, look. Right there, he goes...
Just keep winning, winning. Move it, Grom. He loves doing little things like this. He doesn't do anything actually bad.
Right, it's all just a little bit to the line.
But I love John didn't just stay, hold his ground.
He paddled back.
He's like, yes, sir.
Who's this guy?
So this guy, he's a Brazilian surf coach. He's also a ribbon dancer or something.
Yeah.
It's very Will Ferrell Old school
Yeah.
movie. It's like he took surfing and ribbon dancing and put them together.
What do you think he does with those big white balls behind him?
I think those are Kelly's. Swan dive. Tiger. Tiger. Drop the knee over the kneecap and swan. And torpedo. Buttercup squash into a tornado spin. And then nipples free, cock out, and we're done. It's a beautiful morning. I'm just... Oh my God! I want to live in America. I'm gonna sneak across the border. Alright, I'm in America! Take me home, country roads. I'm okay. Watch out. Nothing to see here. Alright, coming down. Oh, Billy.
Dude.
Look at the board in the back.
It's a human ramp.
This, he gave no Fs. He ran over him on purpose. Just he looked away like he did. Oh,
Yeah, that was sneaky.
a little speed bump. He almost runs over the other guy too.
Gosh, this guy's a menace.
They're trying the Iron Lotus kiss.
Right, here it is.
King. Ooh, ah. This is actually a forbidden surf trick.
Yeah.
So this is a mating thing.
Yeah.
They're trying to make the most extreme child ever.
Like Laird.
That's how Laird was made.
Right there?
Yeah, this is actual footage of Laird being made.
Dang. He's ready and bam.
Inseminated.
So this is actual footage of Laird's, what do you call it? Conception.
Yeah.
This guy is every.
Whoa! Is he a leopard?
Yeah, let's watch that again. How did that pop up so good? Whoa.
Dude, this guy gets chicks.
This guy knows what he's doing.
Is this how they trim trees at Oprah's house?
Yeah, they go.
Got it!
Yeah, rich people hire people to just cut down the.
Risk their lives.
Yeah.
So he has a saw hammer in his hand. He's
Yeah,
like,
he's
all right.
So this was
He
like.
did get that one limb.
I know, successful palm trimming.
They think of everything out in Cali.
Oh, dude, this is an ejector seat.
Whoa! Ooh, ah. Is this Cocoa? Oh, I love my mommies.
What happened? Too much power?
I think he was like, you know what? I'm about to be the first double flip guy. Alley-oop. This must be one of those surf coaches. Our bellies would be in our faces. Just
Speaking of bellies.
This guy has the Rocky theme song. You're the best around.
Right.
Nothing's ever gonna bring you down. You're the best.
I like how his head's kind of.
Look how stoked he is.
Praise the Lamb.
His name is written in the Lamb's Book of Life.
So in this guy's mind, because I'm probably do the same thing, he feels like he just got tubed.
There's this weird thing when you first start surfing
Yeah.
where you think you're barreled,
Yeah.
but you're not.
That happened to me one time. Like I was in Mexico and I was like, I think I'm barreled, but I totally wasn't.
I think when you're new to surfing, you feel the energy,
Yeah.
and you close your eyes, and you're like, I must be so barreled, but
Yeah.
it's too intense to watch.
So this guy's experiencing that.
Yeah. Like he sees the lip about to happen, and he probably closed his eyes.
Well, in some ways, it doesn't matter if he believes it.
I mean, he's happy.
Yeah.
He's getting the adrenaline. Oh my God! Finally!
Well,
Oh, he's still clean. Bless his heart.
I mean, if he believes it, then whatever. But there is video
Dude,
footage
Kooks are happier.
for sure.
This is a kook, and he should be proud.
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with that.
He's so barreled in his mind. He can feel it. He just didn't know he wasn't in it.
Well, one of the comments underneath was Kelly commented something kind of mean and was like, should have kept filming and seen the guy that was actually barreled.
Oh, no.
And I'm like, Kelly, don't bully this sweet chubby guy.
Don't bully us. Can you imagine from this guy's perspective?
Yeah.
He got the barrel of his life.
Yeah.
This famous filmer films it,
Yep.
and then Kelly Slater comments makes fun of you. Like, this guy might have quit surfing.
He might have quit life, dude. Like,
Could you imagine getting home and Kelly making fun of your wave on Instagram?
or you're like telling your wife, dude, I totally got barreled.
The sickest barrel.
And she's like, look.
Actually, Kelly said no. So, Laird, I'm here, and we're ready to film OnlyFans when you're ready.
I'm ready.
Yeah, come on out. Oh, my gosh. Finally. I love filming OnlyFans. How much money will I make today? Let me show off these shin boppers. This is the money maker right here. That's where all the money. All right. You filming this? You getting this? Are you getting this? You getting that? Did you get that? All right. Time to go home.
There's 10K.
Wait. Look at it. Look how he looks out.
Whoa. Have you ever had pants like that?
Those are like custom layered shin ties.
Really?
Custom layered shin ties. He needs his own pyramid.
Really? Well, he's got an underground
It looks
one.
like an underwater pyramid. Dude, Laird is the sickest. Look at him. You know how many older guys are doing nothing?
This looks
Frickin'
like
Jared Leto. Hey, how's it? Yeah. You want to know a secret? Bah! I'm a cat. What? Who are you looking at? Bah! Actually, I'm a wizard. And I'll wizard those pants right off. Do I look like him?
Yes, you look like
Dude,
him.
so many people tell me
You look just like him. Dude, you do look like him. It's the sharp features, bro.
it's the Jesus hair and
Yeah.
the Jesus features.
Dude. Guess what? I'm like... So stupid. That was so funny. Guess what? I got a secret. Bam, I'm a cat.
So stupid. Cats look. Such a funny cat.
Oh, I'm crying.
Why does he look like a girl?
Oh, that was so funny.
Yeah, you thought you knew me. Not. I'm a cat. What? Who are you looking at? Bap. Kidding. I'm a warlock. Peace out.
Oh, I have not laughed that hard in a while. Holy shnikes. Dude. Yeah, sorry. The police.
Police on paddleboards. What? Dude, did Laird start a sheriff company? All right. How quick could someone get away from him?
I know, right? Or just push them off.
You could just out paddle them.
Just push them.
Yeah, they would sink to the bottom. They got so many bullets. They're like, bullets. All right. Anything going on around here? Who are they looking for? Like drunk alligators? You can't be drunk on a kayak. You're not going to hurt anyone. All right.
This isn't even funny.
This
to me.
is the worst
It's
surf
sad.
coach ever.
That's like her brother or something.
He's like, all right, you're going to catch it right here.
He's like, put the board right in front of your face.
Snap your neck here.
Ugh, there's so many bad.
Bless her heart. Oh, boy.
Another barrel.
Dude, he's so pumped.
Let me ask you a question. Why is claiming waves kind of looked down upon?
Because if you claim a wave,
Yeah.
you better, like, impress someone.
Like, it better be worth claiming.
Well, it's like in skateboarding. Like, if you went to a skate park and did a kickflip,
But if it was sick.
well, if you just did a little kickflip
Okay.
or an ollie,
Yeah.
or it could be like this guy thought he got barreled
Yeah.
and he claimed it, so he didn't get barreled. So we're naturally going to make fun of you.
Yeah, but I feel like I've even seen guys do something kind of cool and people are like, oh, he's claiming it.
Oh, like actual pros?
Yeah, like, what's wrong? I feel like it's okay. A little, like, you're excited.
Well, it is okay.
Oh, okay. I've just heard people kind of make fun of people.
Well, the old dogs, like
Claim-
Tom Curran and them,
Yeah.
they, you
Nope.
know,
It was a no-claim era.
they claim sometimes, but it's just like in martial arts. They don't claim after they land it.
It's like respect.
Yeah.
Okay. When martial arts land stuff,
When they land a
Good.
backwards kick, they're not like, yeah.
they're like, that's what I was supposed to do.
Yeah.
Dude, Rick Rubin, he just started surfing.
And he's good already.
He, like, doesn't get it totally, but, dude.
He like, started his own surfing.
Yeah. He's got a whole new style.
All right. Spread the seed. Move it, sister. Looking good. Actually, you know what? Screw you. Take a little bit of that fart. They'll never come back to this lineup again. Maybe I'll spray him this way. Dude, I never understood mosh pits. They're getting all their childhood trauma out on each other. You know, Dad! I hate you, Mom!
I hate you, Dad!
I hate my sister, I hate my brother, I hate my cousins, I hate my sister, I hate my grandma, I hate them everyone! I feel better now. All right. Who wants a kick? I remember one of my first shows I went to. It was the ASG show. Do you remember ASG?
No.
It was like a rock band from North Carolina. And all my friends, I go with them. I didn't know about mosh pits.
Yeah.
So I'm like with my friends. I'm like, we're all friends. We've never heard each other.
We've never.
And we get into the Islander. It was at the Islander, and it's like as big as our van right now.
Yeah.
And they start playing like. They're like.
And you're like.
I'm like, what's going on? What? I'm looking at all my friends. They're like, yeah. And then they just start, and my friends are just like, I'm like, why are we? They're punching each other as hard as they can in the face. My best friends.
And you're like, what?
And they're like elbowing and kicking each other in the nuts. I'm like, why are we doing this?
And you're like, demons are dancing.
I'm like, why? I thought why?
I mean, it's
my friend lost his tooth and he's like stoked. I'm like, why are we doing this?
I guess it's their adrenaline rush.
This is when kids need Jesus.
They need Jesus and they need a hobby.
Is this how Kelly wakes up? The hills are alive with the sound of Kelly. La! I shave my head with wax.
That's perfect.
Can we watch some footage of Kalani ripping real quick?
Dude, he shreds.
He's one of the best goofy footers ever. And he's, right now, he started riding soft tops, and it's a drug.
Really?
Because the toxins, they seep into your lymph nodes.
Your epidermis.
So he doesn't even want to stand up anymore because he's getting the
so
chemicals
he's
in his loins. He's addicted to soft tops.
Let's see. Whoa.
So he doesn't even want to stand up anymore because he's so addicted to the toxin release. And he's just rubbing his nipples against it. He's like, oh, God, I want more. So he can't get enough, and he's forgotten how good of a surfer he is.
Is it like nicotine or something?
Yes.
Oh.
It's a toxin. It's a toxin mold.
I mean, look at him there. He looks terrible.
Oh my gosh, he's like a druggie.
Yeah, he looks.
He's a soft top druggie. He's a soft top user.
Dude, look at these. This is like they reenacted the Kelly and Rob.
This is Kelly and Rob how they'll battle each other when they're old. With their
Look, watch Kelly here. Yeah, dude, when you're old, you can just remote surf.
I feel like Rob and Kelly, when they're like 80,
Yeah.
they'll do a world tour of motorized surfers.
Yeah, and Kelly will friggin' snake him.
And Rob will almost be the world champion RC server, but Kelly will take it.
Dude, look at that. That is Kelly.
Polly. Hey, come here. Come. We have a guest today, everyone.
Aw.
Look who it is.
It's Polly Bear.
It's Pollyanna. Hey, everyone. This is Pollyanna. She's 8 years old. She's perfect. She's our van dog. She's a good girl. Polly, you want to say anything? Look who it is.
My pregnant wife. Oh, hey, Polly.
Dude, Polly loves you.
I know.
Why does she love you so much?
I don't know. I can't figure it out.
It's like when you come to my van,
Yeah.
she won't stop jumping on you, licking you. It's like, Do you think it's she knows that you know where the food is?
Right, because I'm a chubby guy.
Do you think it's that, or she wants to get the food that's in there?
Well, all I ate was a banana today.
Well, think of all the things you've eaten.
I know.
She smells brisket. She smells
Pizza rolls.
all kinds of things.
You're so stupid. Dude, so this is like a local ledge right here. Check this out.
Ha! Holy crap.
I think his name's David.
How do you start practicing for this?
I know, right?
Jeez.
Dude.
Was this a big deal in the skate world?
Yeah, it's like one of those clips you see everywhere that gets reposted.
What about in like Thrasher? Do you
I
think
don't
they
know.
would think it's cool?
Well, I think his style is just not cool enough. I mean, I love this. He's a sweet guy, but like, you know how like pros, like they want you to look a certain way. And
Dude, that reminds me.
what?
That's the way the surf world was. This guy, Flynn Novak, did the first front backflip ever.
First front backflip. Sorry.
Flynn Novak did the first official backflip
On a
a
surfboard.
And I remember my dad saying, like, my dad grew up in the 70s,
Mm-hmm.
you know, seen surfing evolve. And I remember him telling me once, he's like, the first surfer to do a backflip he's like, they're going to have a statue.
Right.
Like, they're going to be like the Duke.
Because it was so like
In his mind, a backflip seems so impossible.
Right.
So fast forward 50 years, and this guy, Flynn Novak from Hawaii, he does the backflip, and no one cared.
Why?
Because he wasn't wearing the right shorts.
It was in board
It was the
shorts?
same thing like the skate clip. Like this, he just looks like a kid
At the mall.
skater. Yeah, he looks like a plumber, or
Yeah. Well, he just doesn't have a steez.
he didn't have the right Jinkos on or whatever.
Right.
So Flynn was the same way. He was just like local Hawaiian, like wore cargo shorts, like wasn't flashy.
But he was cool.
Oh, I mean, he was an incredible big wave surfer at pipe and stuff. So he does this flip, and dude, the magazines, no one cared.
No one cared.
No one made a big deal about it. So him and his friends. So basically, okay, here's what happened. They interviewed the top guys, like the trendiest surfers, and they make fun of his flip. They have footage of them talking crap about his flip. They're like, it's actually not that big of a deal because, you know, it's actually harder to like do like flip in, flip out.
Right.
And I'm just like, dude, this guy did a backflip on video.
Right.
The first one, like the first legit straight backflip.
But if one of the core guys would have done it?
If one of the core guys done it, they like it would have gone viral. They would have given them monies. They would
Statue.
put them on top of a mountain. The surf and skate world, it's so like, who are you?
Superficial.
Yeah, it's like being for me.
Yeah.
It hits home for me because I was from the Gulf of Mexico.
Right.
And the early O's, it was so hard to get any credibility. Like I couldn't get into magazines. I couldn't get into videos. It was so hard to break through because you depended on these few cool guys from California. Yeah, like you depended on these guys who thought they were cool. They ran the magazines, and it was just, there's a tiny little world you had to get into. So a kid from the Gulf, I was trying like my hardest to like win contests, do crazy tricks. But I did, the craziest trick I probably ever done was a big spin in Puerto Rico. Like I did a huge 6-foot big spin, fully rotated. I was like tweaking my body so hard, I almost pulled a rib out because I landed fully backwards. Because you body varial in the middle of the spin. So I body varialed and I landed like left foot back. So I pulled it and I was like, dude, this is it.
Yeah.
I'm about to be famous. Like this is it. And I remember this guy Chad Oakley got the photos of it, video, and like sent it to the mags, and they didn't do anything with it. And then they run a a cover of C.J. Hobgood doing a Superman. They made a huge deal about the Superman he did, and he kicks his feet, like barely kicks them out, and goes and lands it, and it's a cover, and it's all this stuff. And I did like a body varial big spin, like impossible trick that's never been done. So no one talked about it. No one gave me credit ever.
Dang.
So I always had this like, why on it? Like I had this chip on my shoulder.
And you think it was because they were like, we don't like Sterling?
Well, I had no credibility coming from the golf. It was not cool.
Right.
Like it was all where you're from. And
So basically what you're saying is you have a chip on your shoulder because Gulf of Mexico people have kind of been looked down upon in the surf culture.
I kind of strayed out there.
I always thought it'd be so sick if you could push fat wherever you wanted it. So like if you're doing like a family photo or something, you could like, and like all your fat goes into your legs, and then you squish it back up after the photo.
Just put it in your butt.
But or your butt, and it's super unhealthy for you. But you only can do it like for a photo for a second.
What are the health side effects?
Blood pressure. So blood pressure.
Is that what happens when you put silicone in your body?
I've heard something recent. You know, people do all the Botox stuff. It's like it basically tells your muscles that they're dead or something, and your body just says like, "Oh, we don't need these anymore." And
we don't need this face anymore.
Yeah, so it's so like terrible for women and men who do Botox or whatever.
Yeah, I heard if you get silicone boobs, your body is constantly trying to get rid of them.
Yeah. So
that you get all this weird sicknesses.
And people just feel like crap all the time.
But girls care about being pretty so much more than feeling good. So they're okay with it.
Yeah, they're like, I hate my life.
They're like, I'm dying, but I'm beautiful. It's amazing what girls will do.
I know. It's sad because everyone's clinging to their youth, and it's like, you're getting old. Like, deal with it. Personally, no offense to people that do surgeries and stuff, but when I see someone that you can tell's done a lot of stuff, I just think how sad they must be. Don't you think?
Well, it doesn't look good.
It's like fake. Insta fake.
Like just looking old looks better.
I know.
Than like Hi.
Well, like I think God gave us like
and they go to look at you and it's like so tight. They're like
yeah, I think God gave us like toupee radar and facial surgery radar. So like when a toupee walks into a room, you're like, ding, 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 you know.
Toupee radar.
We have
like, what are you talking?
Like we instantly know when a toupee walks into a room or when someone's like.
Sounds like a joke. A toupee walks into a room.
So there's the Surfer's Journal magazine came out with a new article. It's pretty interesting. What's going on in there?
This was a really cool surprise.
So you didn't know this was coming out?
Mm-hmm. It's Andy Iron's it was the last time he ever served.
Wow.
And it happened to be with me. 4 Waves, a signature session, and Andy Iron's last day in Kauai. An essay and photos by Pat Stacy.
So why were you there? Just happenstance?
Well, I was about to film Surf Madness. Me and Andy became close because I was staying in Hawaii for like 6 months before the season started. And we were all staying at the Billabong house, and him and Lindy just became like besties.
That's his wife.
And we did everything. We just like hung out every day. And so they were like, come to Kauai. And she was pregnant with Axel. And Pat Stacy is super close with Andy. So they needed photos of Andy for some board short. And I was trying to convince Andy to be a producer for Surf Madness. This was going to be Andy's like final year on tour.
Yeah.
And he was like, dude, like I want to like enjoy it and have fun with it. And we were looking online with these glasses with hidden cameras on them. He's like, I'll wear these and walk up to Kelly and just start messing with them.
Dude.
So he had a production company that was failing because DVD sales like stopped.
Yeah.
And I was convincing him, like, dude, there's this thing called the internet.
He's like, what?
We stayed with him the last couple days of his life, pretty much.
Crazy.
And it was pretty bizarre. Like, he was definitely nervous. Like, he was very nervous feeling. I think he was nervous about his child.
Oh, that's right, because he was about to be a father.
And I remember we'd have these long conversations out in the water. Like, he's like, I can't believe I'm going to be a dad.
God.
He was 33 at the time.
Wow.
So young.
I know, you think he's like old.
I know. He was so mature in my eyes then, you know? Like,
yeah.
I was probably like 23 or something, 22. He was just so much older, it felt like.
Yeah.
He's like, I can't believe I'm going to be a dad. And like, our final session in this magazine, we were driving around all day and laughing our asses off. Like, everywhere we drove, he was like, he had a story about every corner of the island. He's like, oh, that guy almost died there. And he was talking about just like crazy drunk driving. And,
Yeah.
and he was like, I have a key to the city. We can go anywhere we want. I'm like, what's the key do?
Yeah, what does that even mean? You can go to Pizza Hut?
I think we were going to off-road. And he's like, the cops can't do anything. I have a key to the city.
Isn't that just like a term? Like,
But it was a dream come true, like going and staying with him, and that this final session, it's just one of those things in life where you don't know why you're there.
yeah.
But I caught a couple waves, and he was surfing so good, and the wave was so beautiful, and the lighting. I just sat on the edge half the session and just watched him, because it was like, it was our last session. I was like, dude, I'll probably never get to see Andy surf his home break ever again. So I just sat there in the lighting, and he was just like, and I was just like in awe. Like I was truly appreciating, like,
You're like in the moment.
I was watching a pure artist at hand. And I remember Reef McIntosh was on the beach, and Pat Stacy was shooting.
So, looking at those photos, does it like, how many days later did he pass away?
I think he passed away 2 days later.
Wasn't it like
So he was going to Puerto Rico.
Right, to surf a contest.
And I was going to go with him, and then Billabong called me. And they're like, hey, we need you to go to Australia for 1 day.
You?
Yes. Oh. So I had to fly to Australia to film this commercial with me. I was a school teacher teaching Aki how to wear trunks.
Is that real?
Yeah, we have the clip.
Dude.
But Aki didn't want to be in it. So he's just sitting in the corner. Who in here can tell me why this is the best sports short? Yeah, mate, stretch fabric for sure. Aki, nailed it. Bar wax.
Why did he not want to be in it?
So I'm wearing this like scientist teacher coat, and I'm like, so the Billabong board shorts.
I remember
that?
Yes.
Yeah, Aki was sitting in the corner.
And he never showed up?
He's like, nah. So they wanted me to pretend Joel, Taj, Aki, and Andy were sitting, and I was teaching them about.
They're not there.
So Aki he lives on the Gold Coast, so he had to come. He's like, no.
He didn't even do it. Why is that so funny?
He just sat in the corner. But it made it extra hilarious. So I flew to Puerto Rico from Australia the next day. And by the time I arrived to Puerto Rico, we were going to be staying next to Andy. And they were like, so Andy left. I was like, what?
He didn't surf the contest.
He didn't surf the contest? Everyone was like, oh, he's sick.
Oh, no.
So he left. And then literally like 3 hours later, got a phone call. They were just like, Andy just died.
Dude.
And it was like,
and
it was so rough to comprehend, because I was just with him in Kauai, and we were talking about his child and his future, and like,
so sad.
A new chapter was about to begin for him. And he overdosed.
Yeah.
And I could see how nervous he was. There was like this intense nervous energy with him. It was so confusing. And at first they were like, he had malaria.
Right.
They came up with some stupid excuse. They were trying to lie for him.
Yeah.
And So that freaked me out because I'm like, there's malaria.
Yeah, because I remember people starting to think like other things.
So I'm like so scared about mosquitoes.
You're like,
Yeah, I'm like, I thought there was this crazy malaria breakout. I'm like, if Andy Irons can die,
right.
I'm way weaker than he is.
Yeah.
So we were all scared of the mosquitoes. Like,
Wow, that's
killed
crazy.
Andy.
Sad.
And then the next day, you know, the entire CT was there. And we all did a paddle out for him, and it was just so confusing.
Yeah,
Like,
didn't
I
feel
remember
real.
seeing it was crazy seeing like Kelly crying hard, Taj, like all my heroes, they're boo-hooing.
Yeah.
Like it was really, really sad. Like I've been to other paddle outs, and it's been a while since the person
Right.
passed.
They did it like,
We did it the next day.
wow.
And it was just so surreal. Like we lost Andy Irons, and you know he won the world title the year before. You know, like
Wow.
it's like losing. You know, it's like losing LeBron in his prime. Like if LeBron died
Right.
when he just won the finals, that would hit.
Well, it kind of reminds me of Kobe because Kobe was just retiring and moving into that next chapter of life. It's a little different, but
It's like if Kobe just won his last title
yeah.
and then died.
Gosh.
So I thought about this session in this magazine. I was like, dude, like, I remember messaging Pat.
Hmm.
I was like, dude, can I get those photos? And I think he's been saving it for this.
Yeah.
I think it's been 11 or 12 years since he's passed.
It'd be sweet to get one of those printed.
I know. Well, there's a shot of me on the wave with him.
Yeah, dude.
So I'd like blow that up.
Yeah, that's amazing. And Andy was like, talk a little bit about Andy real quick. Like, maybe we can do a quick montage. Like, what was he? Was he just freaking like a beast?
Andy, in the magazine, Pat talks about Andy, how if he was high, everyone was having the best time of their lives. And when he was down, everyone was having the worst time. And that he was bipolar. I mean, he was a classic
Yeah,
bipolar person.
high highs, low lows.
So, yeah, with my brain,
Yeah,
when we would get together and he would start the wheels a turning and I would be juicing it up, I'd be saying the funniest, craziest stuff. He's like, oh yeah. We would get on these like tangents of like ideas, and he's just like, then we would go surf, and it was just so crazy how naturally the natural talent that human had. He was just pure talent, and he was a tortured soul. He was like Warhol. Like he would go through these stages where he would be so high and we'd be having the best time. We would be surfing. We'd be on the craziest program, like surfing and like always having barbecues, and like we'd be like,
and when you say high, you don't mean high,
like not
not
drug high, like
right.
he would have these momentums where like we're training, we're surfing, we're partying, like it was like the boys are here, we're barbecuing. Like it just kept like
killing a boar.
Aki would show up. It was just like we would get in these rhythms for like a month because he was getting ready for a contest or something, and then something would snap him the wrong way, and then he would lay in bed for weeks.
Right.
He wouldn't get out of bed. And it was just like, it's like, where did Andy go? And he's just in bed.
Yeah.
And it was so strange. It was such a funny lifestyle we had because the Billabong house, he's at the top. He's like above us, you know?
Yeah, he's the
And
king.
I'm sleeping in the cave.
Yeah.
So, you know, when he was, you know, happy, he was happy. So when he died, it was so confusing. Like, that was my first real experience with death. And then my dad died.
Yeah.
Oma died. My friend Cody died. So I went through that year was crazy to go through. Like, I never experienced death. And then my dad died 2 months after Andy died.
Are you serious?
So it was just like douche, douche. And then Oma died 9 months later, and Cody died. So it was like my world got flipped upside down.
Yeah, all these like pillars in your life.
Yeah, like pretty much all my pillars.
Yeah.
And
Grandma, dad, mentor.
everyone just boom. And when our society's not that good with grieving.
It's like, move on.
Yeah, everyone at Billabong was like, just get busy. And like, it was too much to just flip the page. Like Andy, Dad, Oma, it was just like, so I had like 2 years where I was pushing through, but like, I couldn't.
You're like numb.
I needed like a mentor, someone to tell me how to get through this stuff.
Right.
And everyone in the surf industry, they just party things away.
Yeah. Drink it away. I get it.
Yeah. All right.
Thanks for watching. We're going to go surf. I'm gonna
never shaka like that.
What? I'll do that. Do this?
You always want to like half shaka. Full shaka, they know you're not cool.
So
How's it? Thank you for watching Pinch My Salt, the hit podcast of the world's #1 surfer, Sterling Spencer. You know the rules. Subscribe and tickle that like button. Pinch My Salt.